Hi everyone, it's Judy here at River City Sewing bringing you this week's video news. Next week we'll have a store closure on Wednesday for the public holiday for People's Day. So if you were thinking about next week, just remember Wednesday we're closed for People's Day. I know there's lots of closures for all the different areas of Brisbane next week, so maybe just check the website. Well, this week we're continuing with our Gamel Quilting with Confidence tour, and I'm here back in the store today, get your news happening. And you know, it's been fun. We've been down in Melbourne, and now we're at the Gold Coast at the beautiful Palm Meadows Resort, now the Gold Coast, Macquarie Gold Coast, which is really a lot of fun. And everyone who's been attending is having a great time learning more about their hand-guided techniques classes as well as their creative studio classes. So I hope you all, those of you who went to Melbourne, hope you had a great time. I know that you know, there was new friendships made there, and you know, lots of different things. So make sure that if you have been at Quilting with Confidence that you join us on our Facebook group, and also if you haven't already subscribed, why not subscribe to our newsletter? And there's a new page, a new section on our website for Gamel owners here in Australia that we're compiling a database here of our customers to have a regular Gamel-based news coming through. So I'm just going to change cameras. Okay, so on the website, I've put a link right down the bottom here. So there's our sign up. If you, you know, if you're getting this news, you might already have seen it. But if you are on the YouTube channel, you may not have signed up for our regular news via email. So why don't you register there? But if you go a little bit further down the bottom, we've put a new area here. So this is for a Gamel Owners Australia database, and you'll get your own newsletter come out that is all Gamel related. All right, so if you fill all those details out there and subscribe, you'll be able to join in the fun with some of our regular Gamel news. There'll be some hints and tips and links to a lot of the different Gamel videos and resources that are available. So if you're Australian in Australia and you would like to be part of that, receive that news from us every month, then why not subscribe on the website? Okay, so lots of interesting things there. And one of the things we realised with Quilting with Confidence is from the customers who've attended so far is that they would like some more information and training here in Australia. So this newsletter will hopefully give you some more information that we produce here at the store for you. Okay, so why don't you sign up to that? And even those of you who are have been thinking about a Gamel and would like, you know, would like to upgrade at some point, why don't you subscribe as well, because you'll get some information about what the capabilities of all the machines are and all those kinds of things. Anywho, back to the store. So the store's still running along while we're away with Quilting with Confidence, and that'll end this Saturday. Sad news this week that Selena, our store manager, will be finishing here on Thursday afternoon. So on behalf of all of us, I want to say thank you very much to Selena for all the work she's put in since she's been with us, and we'll miss her terribly. And we look, you know, we wish her well with whatever she chooses to do in the future. And she's been a great asset to our store, and we're sad to see her go. However, things change, and you know, new chapter for her, and also new chapter for us. Okay, so I would know that many of you have had lots of contact with her over the many years she's worked with us here, and we'll wish her well in her new adventures. So, with classes continuing, we're doing a little reshuffle as we, you know, see through the rest of the year. Obviously, with some staff changes that we're having at the moment, there will be some classes that will be limited between now and the end of the year, and we're doing a big reshuffle and rethink on our schedules for next year. So this is an open invitation for you all to give us some suggestions of some of the classes that you'd like to do for next year. Things that you liked this year, things that you didn't like this year, things that you'd like to see in the calendar, and we can see what we can do to change up exactly what we're doing. Now is a good time because we'll be starting to plan 2025. We've already got plans underway for some of the things we'd like to do, but we'd like some feedback from you all. So if you have any feedback, you can just email me at hello@rivercitysewing.com.au, or you can come into the store and we'll have a little bit of a feedback form that you can fill out and let us know what kind of things you would like for 2025. And we want to keep you all busy and creating and doing all lots of fun things. So it'd be nice to have some of that feedback for our planning going forward so that we give you the kind of things that you're looking for. So the one sad note I've got to say is that our Quilting with Rulers with Jane, we just didn't get enough people to run that class. So that one's been postponed. We're just going through and finding some new dates so that Jane can do that class. So never fear, we will try and bring that one to you again. Unfortunately, if we don't have minimum numbers on some of these classes, it's just not viable for us to run it, and it's not fun in the class when you have only one or two people. So we will give you updates of those once we've settled a date there with Jane and see if we can give it another run. This week we still have some spots in the regular classes, and I'm just going to have a look just to see what we have here. So on this Thursday, we have, let me get the right schedule up. Okay, so we've still got 4 spots in Thursday morning. So if you want to do a little bit of sewing or catch up on Thursday morning between 9:30 and 12:30, then why don't book yourself into the Thursday morning patchwork and quilting class with Ali. As we said, Jane's class this week was postponed, so we'll give you information of that. And on Saturday, Jackie's Saturday sampler group in store again Saturday morning from 9 till 1. Next week, those Monday morning, Monday afternoon classes are pretty, well, they've still got some spots, but Monday afternoon there, it's got one left. And on Thursday is getting started with pattern drafting class with Demi. So if you were looking to get that pattern drafter out and, you know, draft something, if you've already drafted your bodice pattern or your dress one, maybe you might want to look at pants, or you may want to look at something else. So that one's there on Thursday the 15th at 9:30 till 3:30, and then we have Ali's class in the evening. So why not book yourself into, you know, if you're into dressmaking, you want to get back into it and you're not quite sure, then that getting started in a pattern drafting class during the day. And, you know, if you've started something and you want to continue on with the sewing and fitting and all that kind of stuff, then why not come and book yourself into that class there. Okay, so lots of spots available in that getting started with pattern drafting class, and that, I think that'll be our last one till later in September or October. So why not get started? So there's been a few changes that I've made with the Know Your Machine classes. Some of them will be, we've got some coming up on the 20th, and they're all booked. But some of the days will change because of availability for cover in the store while we recruit some new people to cover. So Know Your Machine class will change to either a Thursday or a Friday going forward, so that while we have, I can be in the classroom, and that way you can get your, we can do that Know Your Machine classes without too much disruption at this particular point. So keep your eye on the calendar. There will be, some of those will be changing, like we said, from our traditional Tuesday classing to Thursday and Friday, and you'll see those come up in the calendar as we go through. I want to say thank you to everyone who's taken on board booking your machines in for service through our new booking page. Now, I know this is a little bit of a change, but we think it's a great change for you because you can book your machine in ahead of time and we can cut down that wait time that your machine is actually here. So hopefully in all of that, your Sojo won't be broken by us having your machine in a queue for a long time. Now, for those of you who are not aware, or you may not have seen how to book your machine in, I'm going to go through it one more time here so that you all know how to do it. And it's really, really simple, okay? So you need to go to the website. Now I'm going to change cameras again. All right, so at the website, all you need, when you see the website, you just got to scroll down here to this section where we talk about the machine service booking page. Now you can read all those things. Now you have to remember that this is a booking service only to put your machine in the virtual queue to come in. All right, so what we need to do is we click on this little box here and this comes up as our booking screen. So if you've ever booked a class, it's very similar to that. It's the same sort of platform that we use, okay? So with every day that's here, there are some slots available for both sewing machines, embroidery machines, cover stitches and overlockers. So you can see the ones that are fully booked, they've got the no entry sign on there, okay? Now, if I went and had a look and I said, okay, I want to book my machine in on Monday, the 16th of September, okay? So if I go down, select Monday, the 16th of September, and I go down the list, it will say that I have 3 spots available for either a sewing machine, an overlocker, or a cover stitch. So I can select for every machine that I need to select 1 ticket, okay? If I had an embroidery machine or a combination sewing and embroidery machine or an embroidery only machine, you would select that one, okay? And then you would view selections and check the date and book, okay? There's no payments needed. It's just booking a time slot, all right? So I would suggest if you are looking to do multiple machines, just put 1 through at a time. We're ironing out a few little glitches that'll ask you for the second person in that system. But at the moment, just pick a date, pick the time. And we have a cap of 4 machines per day. So it could be a combination of sewing, embroidery machine or sewing, cover stitch and overlocker, okay? So there's lots of times and dates available, okay? And we have 1 slot for an embroidery machine every day. So if it's greyed out and said it's not available, you may have to have a look at the day before or the day after, okay? Just so, because people have booked ahead, okay? So take a look at that. If you haven't taken a look at the machine service booking page, then like we said, if you go to, let me go back. If you go to the website, you just scroll down and then you can see that page there. Click on this grey box and then this screen will come up and then you just go down and select whatever date. It'll tell you what's available. So like on this day, Monday the 9th, there's 3 spaces available, okay? And in this situation, someone's already booked their embroidery machine in, so you've only got a spot for sewing machine, an overlock or a cover stitch on that day. So that's, like I said, you go through and you can see how many spots are available. Again, we can look down and obviously someone's booked in there as well. So you need to have a look and see what date suits. And if you, for those of you with embroidery machines, you may have to look the day before or the day after to slot in your embroidery machine, okay? Now the time that's on these, on this booking, 10 o'clock, all right, is just it's just a time. We've had to put the time in there. So you can bring it in the mornings when your date happens, all right? We've just had to put a date in there, time in there. It's like an appointment calendar, so we just have to put 10 o'clock. as long as you bring it in on the day that you've said. So you'll get a reminder that says, okay, don't forget about your booking on whatever day it is. Please ensure you bring your machine. We need to have those in on those days. It'll be put into our queue then, which will be quite small because it's only so many per day. And then the machine will be here for a few days while it goes through the service process, and then you'll get an SMS message once it's completed and you can come pick it up. If there's an issue or something that we need to keep the machine a bit longer, you'll get a call or an SMS telling you that your machine will need some extra time. You'll get a phone call saying, hey, we just need to get some parts for your machine, or there's some little glitch with it, we need to have it a bit longer. All right, so the service booking system is just to cut down that wait time that you actually have to leave your machine with us. So hopefully you'll embrace it, and thank you for everyone who's done that so far. And we hope that this will be a great solution so that you can get your Sojo on, you can book your machine in when you are. You can plan when you want to have it serviced. So I think it's a good thing to have, and hopefully you'll all embrace that. So we want you to have your machines back as quickly as possible, and it's one of those lovely things when you can plan ahead and plan your sewing around a service and repair. We've put them up as if from the 2nd of September, only because we had so many machines in our system prior to that. Okay, so we wanted to make sure all those people who had already put their machines in for service were able to get all those done before we took in any more machines, because there was quite a few here, and it just allows us to regulate that a bit more. So hopefully you've all have a look at that service booking. That will have more dates as we go through. And but yes, hope it's been a nice way for you to know when your machine is going to be looked after. So the other item that I just wanted to reiterate was our new affiliation with Sweet Pea Embroidery Designs. I just want to take you through that once more as well. For those of you who weren't aware, we are now a Sweet Pea affiliate, which means that you can go and shop at Sweet Pea, and you've got a link from our website to go to theirs, and we will, it's a nice way to shop, and you're supporting us as well as supporting our local embroidery designers here in Australia with Sweet Pea. I know many of you love Sweet Pea, so feel free to go through the affiliate link we've got on our site, and I'll show you how to do that. So on the website, we have a new page for Sweet Pea. So if you go through that list of menus here at the top, you can go Sweet Pea, and this new page will come up, and there's a little tab here, or there's a little tab there, and you can just shop Sweet Pea store, okay? And that will take you directly to the Sweet Pea site, and then you can shop to your heart's content, and you're then on their site, all right? So you can shop as you normally do, and basically you've got lots of fun things that you can do and buy there at Sweet Pea. So that is an exciting new development that we've had for the last few weeks, and I know that many of you love your Sweet Pea. We've seen some fun things at the store over the lots of time with Sweet Pea that you have done, and we really appreciate you showing us all of those fun things, and we hope that you'll continue to support them. We still will be doing Hoop Sisters, and we'll still be able to get you Kimberbell here, and like there's new designs right this month for Kimberbell as well, the digital exclusives. So next week I'll bring you a little bit of an update of some of those, which will be fun, and we've got those until the end of the year. And if there's any Kimberbell designs that you'd still like, we're still stocking those. It'll just be by order, or by special order, or as our digital designs, and we'll be using some of those in some of our classes going forward in 2025. Okay, so still a lot of fun. We're still supporting those brands that we've supported in the past, but it's a new and exciting chapter with us affiliating with Sweet Pea, and just so that you've got as much embroidery inspiration as you would like. So that's all I've got for this week. I've got to get back to QWC later on today, so and down at the Gold Coast, and it's Been quite fun, but I'm itching to get back in store again, to get back to work. So from all of us here, River City Sewing, we say thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you in store again next week. And until then, bye for now.